this video, we will talk about how we can create 3D bar chart using Tailwind CSS. This is very useful component when you are working with data app. In this video, we will mostly talk through the front-end design of part. So let's start. To create the bar chart, first we need is HTML static 5 page. So I have created HTML5 page. So we are using HTML static page in this video because we are mainly talking through the front-end design, but in next video we will use the front-end design and create custom component in our Next.js data app and work through that bar chart. Now we will add some basic layout. So let's say header, then main section. I'm putting main section, and in that I would just use this section and sidebar. Okay, so we have the main section and then the footer. So now we have a basic layout, and now we need is to source in Tailwind CSS. And on the Tailwind CSS side, you click on docs and you see the place CDN. Because we are using HTML, so we will have to source in the CDN version. So I am going to use. So now we have Tailwind CSS sourced in, so we can use classes from the Tailwind CSS. So let's see, we are adding very basic layout, width, full, and I'm providing height, maybe let's say 100 pixel. Okay, so now we have header. For main, I would use width full and flex layout. In section, I'm using 83% width, so we can say width 5/6, and I will also add height full. And here we don't need to specify the width, but I will just specify the height, and we have the basic layout ready. So the next step is we need to add the chart container where we will add our bar chart. So this is a main div where we will add the charts, and here we need to add some basic CSS. So I'm going to say, like, we can say position relative, and we say 800 pixel and height 500 pixel. Okay, so first we need to check. Okay, so we have header and just the section, because we didn't add anything data here, so that's why it's chart. So before we create the 3D bar chart, first you need to create the basic bar chart. So for that we need is height, width, and background. That way we can show the simple bar chart. So for that I'm adding span. So this is our first bar chart, and I would specify, let's say, BG green, and I'm adding 500. Width I'm adding 40 pixel. If you want like thicker or thinner, you can change as per your requirement. And height, I would say 1/3. We can easily change it, and here we have specified height because we are working through the design. But once we will add the data, we will need to put the percentage for the height. But for now we will specify the height, so we can look at the design. Put some. Okay, so now with bottom 0. you can see we have a very simple bar chart here. Now we can change the height, we can change the width here, we can change the background. So that's the one thing, whatever we need the design we can add here. For now it looks good, so we will move to the next part. Now we need to add the 3D sides, and for that we will use the before. So we will add the before and we will put the content, and we will put the content empty. And now we will also provide the PG background. Now I am changing the background 900. So in the original bar we added the lighter shade, and here we are adding the darker shade. And we also need to specify width. So we will add width 15 pixel for the side. You can change however you want to show it. And height, we are going to say full because we need the side full. So and we need the absolute position because we need the exactly there. We have the next column for the bar chart sheet. We need to move it to 45 degree to make it 3D. So we say before, and to move it 45-degree angle we use Q, and we need the Y skew and 45 degree. Moved at the angle of 45 degree, but it still doesn't look exactly the 3D. So we need to minus left because we want to move it not the more right side but more left side. So we will use minus left, and we will use 8 pixel, and same for top, minus top minus 15 pixel. So we are moving it a little bit. We need to change. Okay, so we need to change it a little bit here. Let's say we need to change it to 8 pixel. Now you can see it looks the 3D version of the bar chart. Now we have to close it so it exactly look like a 3D bar chart. This similar CSS, but we will use the after. So first we provide the basic CSS like height, width, and the background. To make it 3D, we need to provide the before and after effect, so it will be 3D bar chart. So for that you just use after. First of all, you provide the content the similar way we did it for before. So it's just content, and then we also provide the background. So we will provide the background, the darker shade, and then after we also need to provide the absolute position. We will also need to provide the width, and here width is going to be 40 pixel because we are adding the top position. So for that we need the exact width whatever we provided in a basic chart. So we have that 40 pixel, and then the exact same size of height which we provided the width for the before content. So that would be the 15 pixel. We added 15 pixels, so we are using that. You see the top has the another column, darker shade. Now we will also need to provide the angle. So we will move it to 45 angle, the top side. Use after and then skew, but this time we need is X because we are moving into the top side. So X and we will put the 45-degree. So now you can see it moved to 45-degree top, but now we need to push back that content so it will look like exactly on the top. We just need to provide the top and left margin. So for that left, you put 8 pixel and top, and these are the like a negative margin because we are pushing back, so that's why we need the negative margin. And here part is ready. So the first step is you just provide the basic CSS, height, width and background. Then you use the before and after. You also provide the background, height and width, and then you can use skew to move it at 45-degree angle. We can use the similar CSS and we can create 3-4 charts here, and for that you just provide different height and you just say left maybe 60 pixel, and we can change the background. So here we say blue instead of green. That way you have all the bar charts ready, 3D bar charts ready. So we use the static height. The only part here is when we will work with data, we will make the data on the percentage side and use that percentage for the height and apply it to the bar chart. And here you can say rate, and let's say 1-2 left 120 pixel, and here we say rate, and also for after we can say here blue and then here red. 3 different bar charts with the 3D bar chart with different colors, and you can say similar thing here. Instead of green we can say yellow and 1/4, and we can also change here yellow and okay, and for left let me say 180 pixel, and we can add one more. We just use the indigo, and 1/4, let's say 5/6 maybe, and 240. We can change the color here, and here also have multiple bar charts. 3D bar charts are ready. We can use into our data app. So in next video we will utilize this front-end design and work through the data and create the custom component for our Next.js data app. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please click on like button, subscribe to my channel. I will see you in next video.